This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it'll be the Heat. Pass to Hero. Grant, looking at these two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows. They show what they can do down low.
Now here's Randall. Gobert. Adebayo grabs the board. To the paint. Here's Ware. No good there. McDaniels with some nice D. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowded. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that.
And, you know, night to night, you pretty much know what you're going to get from Gobert. Rim protection, rebounding, intensity, and he gets his points within the flow of the offense. That's a valuable guy there.
Just 5 to shoot. Hero with it. Randall's in his pocket. Hero, no good.
Aggressive mindset, but the defender just as determined to send him away empty-handed.
Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
It's stolen away. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Spectacular move. Wiggins' elevation, body control, strength, elite across the board.
Pass to Ware. Back to Wiggins. Here's Highsmith. Lets the three fly. Edwards pulls it in.
Well, he dived in there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down. Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up. Miami shooting their first free throw of the contest. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's Highsmith. Pass to Adebayo. The free ball. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Here's Edwards. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Adebayo with it. Hero outside. Has to Ware. From deep. They get the rebound. Adebayo with it. Here's Highsmith. Back to Adebayo. Here's Highsmith. Now here's Hero. DiVincenzo covering. Fires from deep. And the basket by Highsmith.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that. You're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Back to Edwards. Tries the spin move. Second chance effort. Control. The rebound and the putback.
You know, guys, Randall is simply a beast on the offensive board.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. 1:07 left in the first quarter. It's Jaquez on the wing. Miami, no good that time either. Timberwolves trail by 8. Pass to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Outside McDaniels. Good on the shot.
Strong work inside by the 6'9" Jaden McDaniels, showing how effective he can be down there.
Outside Robinson. Back to Mitchell. Outside Jaquez. 24 seconds left to the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. And the shot goes.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Inside. The kick out to Edwards. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Robinson on the wing. Takes the 3. And that's not going to go. And so it's Miami with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo at 15. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's quickly break down what we've seen from the Heat.
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
Love for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Pass to Ingles. Shoots over Jaquez. Kept alive.
Using his size to full advantage. He beats everyone to the ball.
And he goes in for the dunk.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 9-point game. Jaquez drives in.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Miller can't get it to go. Miami leading by 11. Outside Robinson. That shot off the mark. Great D that time from Miller. Here's Alexander Walker. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the gameplay. A different look for Miami. Here's Hero. No points so far. Pass to Ware. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Rudy Gobert picks it up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Outside, DiVincenzo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, we know the importance of the veteran leaders on the team. But not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching. Not everyone is cut out for that.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And stolen by Gobert. For three, Randall. The rebound by Ware. Miami leading by 7. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, just a tremendous athlete. Bam loves to run. Runs so well at that center position.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates, and he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness. Quite good to see. I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor. It's interesting. Some people say Wiggins should play meaner, but to me the most important thing is that he improves his overall game every year.
Pass to Randall. Back to Daniels. Here's Gobert. And here's Randall. Counted by Adebayo. Here's DiVincenzo. Going inside. Missed inside. Heat leading by 10. Wiggins outside. Here's Wiggins to the hole. Oh, watch that one. Bad intentions.
What a play from Wiggins. Fantastic in out-quicking the defense off the dribble. Bang!
Here's Edwards. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot. Edwards has got 7 points.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Pass to Highsmith. Back to Hero. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
He really did excel at the stripe. I mean, they couldn't have asked for too much more from him when it came to knocking down free throws.
So Hero nails both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
To the inside. Outside Conley. Rebound by the Heat.
Changed his mind during the layup. You can't be indecisive there. Tried to pull off another shot and missed it. Indecisiveness is never good when you're shooting the basketball.
Hits the trifecta.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Well, it's been all high percentage shot for them so far. And just the kind of execution you want on first half.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else.
Got it off in time. And so it's Miami in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And don't go far. We'll be right back. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Outside Edwards. That shot off.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Anthony Edwards, his disposition just brightens a locker room. Coach Chris Finch said he's an absolute joy to coach. Always in a great mood with a great smile. It doesn't matter if he plays well or he doesn't. Every day is the same approach and the same attitude.
Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. For three, Robinson.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
4 on the clock. It's Edwards on the wing. 9 points in the game. Outside, Ingles. Goes back up. Love grabs the miss. Miami leading by 11. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Jovic. A triple from the wing. Jovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Edwards. Again, the miss by Edwards.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
Here's Mitchell. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Reed. Edwards with it. Oh, the finish inside by Edwards.
Edwards flexing on him now. Bully ball inside.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. It's gone in this third quarter now. Here's Ware. Sinks it from distance. Ware's got 7 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Down low. Here's Shannon. Misses the baby hook. Miami leading by 15. Hero outside. Misses the three.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in those possessions.
Offensive rebound. Shannon's shot is off. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
Outside, Ingles. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Sensational ball over there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Back to Ingles. .149 left in the third quarter. Misses the layup. To the middle. Here's Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Ingles. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ingles got his second basket of the game.
He kept his cool despite the double team and finds the open man.
Back to Wiggins. .114 left in the third. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 13.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
So Miami going with an almost entire new group here. Pass to Larson. Puts up a three. He drops it from range. Larson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Up top, Robinson. Here's Anderson. From behind the arc. He buries it from three.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Pass to Minot. Outside Reed. side. Ingles. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Adebayo. No good that time. Excellent D there from Ingles. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. And so he makes both from the line. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jaquez. And so it's Miami in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. More NBA. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. 17 points was their biggest margin. Larson, no good. Timberwolves trail by 13. Here's Randall. Stolen by Anderson. From deep, Johnson. McDaniels with the rebound. Inside. Uses the glass on the layup.
You know, the defense locks so much into Edwards that it creates opportunities for others.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, yeah?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Heat lead by 14. McDaniels can't hit. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And, you know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, they've continued to play pedal to the metal, leaking out and capitalizing with ease when they get opportunities in the open court.
And Randall drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. Hero on the wing. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Hero. Timberwolves trail by 17. Here's Edwards. That's short off the rim.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. We know about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Hero. Now here's Adebayo. The three. And Hero with the three. Hero's got 6 points in the quarter.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three happy down the stretch sometimes. Letting it fly.
They get it back. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. There's the three. Rebound Miami. Hero right side. Here's Highsmith. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. Highsmith's got 9 points here in the second half.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Heat.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Bam Adebayo.
Well, I can't recall a play that he wasn't involved in. He was so involved in so many plays tonight. A force on both ends.
Wiggins right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
They get it back. Pass to Johnson. Back to Anderson. From outside the arc. He can't hit that time. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Oh, target from range. Now Mitchell. Robinson on the wing. Jacks up a three. Gets the three to fall. And the Heat lead by 21.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exit.
Here's Larson. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Mitchell, no good on the free throw. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter.